Good morning, students. In the last class, we have completed a law of variable proportion, as well as we have also seen the relation between the TP and MP, that is total product and the marginal product. Okay. So in today's class, we are going to see a new relation between the average product and the marginal product. Average product, that is AP, and the marginal product, that is MP. Okay. So if there is any question or if there is any schedule is given to you, okay, unit of variable factor MP, AP, so the question arises how you will sorry how you will get the value of average product. So average product, we get the value, all the values which is related to the marginal product and the average product, we get the value by the total product. Okay, so AP equal to TP upon x or the unit, it is the unit of the variable factor. Okay, and the next is whenever we have to calculate the value of MP, it is also equal, we get the from the TPN minus TPN minus 1. So TPN here, it is the present total product, and the TPN minus 1, it is the previous total product. So how we will calculate, if MP is given, how we will calculate the TP? So we will sum the all the marginal product. TP is equal to the summation of MP. So first will be 2, second will be 2 plus 3, that is 5, next will be 5 plus 4, that is 9, and so on. We get the value of total product. If we get the value of total product, so now we are able to calculate the value of average product also. How we will calculate? Average product is equal to TP upon the unit. So first one be always be 2, because 2 upon 1 equal to 2. Next one will be 5 upon unit is 2, so we get the value of 2.5. Next is 9 divided by 3, we get the value of 3. Okay, see, so these value we can get through the total product, and when the total product is not given, we calculate the value of total product from the marginal product. And how we add, in the condition whenever TP is given and we have to take the value of marginal product, we minus the all the values, present minus previous one, so that we get the value of total product. If TP is not given and MP is given, what we have to do, we add the values of the previous and the present one, so that we get the value of the TP. And when TP is if we have TP, so that we are easily calculate the value of MP. Okay, now in this we have to study the if we get the value of MP and AP, so in this we are going to study the relation. What is the relation between the MP and AP? Okay, so here the schedule is given to you, and let us discuss the relation between the AP and MP. Okay, when MP is more than AP, that means when MP is more than AP rises. How? See, in the table. And next is what it says in table 5.10, 5.10. This relation can be seen from the first unit to the third unit. First unit to the third unit, what we see here, what we see that in figure 5.6, this relation can be seen from 0 to A and 0 to B. Okay, first see in the schedule that from the first unit to third unit, the MP means marginal product 2, 3, 4, which is more than the 2, 2.5 or 3. Okay, you know very well these marginal product is more than these all average product. So in this when there is condition that when the marginal product is more than the average product, in that condition AP will be rises. AP will be rises means AP is continuously rising, 2, 2.5, 3. So these are continuously rising. We can also see it in the diagram also, that this relation can be seen from the 0 to A and 0 to B. When we see in the 0 to A, 0 to A, that means MP, and 0 to B, that means AP. In this we can see that OA is more than the OB, and OA is here, MP is greater than AP. In that condition, see, continuously AP is rising. So if there is case that the if MP is more than the AP, कि MP हमारा क्या है, एवरेज प्रोडक्ट से ज़्यादा है, तो इन दैट कंडीशन AP क्या होगा, वो कंटिन्यूसली राइज करेगा फ्रॉम द पॉइंट O to point B. Okay, now the next is when MP is equal to the AP, MP equal to AP is at its maximum and constant. AP will be the maximum as well as it will be the constant. That see in the schedule also, in the case of unit 3 and 4, what we see that the in the unit 4 what we see, that is MP, here MP at the unit 4, what we see, MP here 3, AP also 3. So if there is condition then MP equal to AP, then AP will be maximum and constant. How? See, at the third unit it is also 3, and at the 4 unit it is also 3. So in all the table, in this table there is nothing more than the 3. Okay, all the values are less than the 3. So if there is condition that the MP equal to the AP, then MP will be AP will be the maximum. AP क्या होगा, maximum होगा, और वो कांस्टेंट होगा. क्यों? वो क्योंकि वो थर्ड एंड फोर्थ यूनिट दोनों यूनिट पे वो क्या हो रहा है, कांस्टेंट हो रहा है. दैट मीन्स इट इज़ 3 and 4 in the both unit, that is third unit and the fourth unit. Okay, this in figure this relation can be seen at point C. When we see at the point C, the both curve, AP curve and the marginal curve, intersect to each other. Okay, both are intersect to each other at point C. So in that case the AP is the maximum as well as AP is the constant. Okay, in at the point C, AP is maximum and the constant, and the both curve AP equal to MP, and both curve intersect to each other at point C. Okay, when MP is less than AP, MP क्या है, less है AP से, AP will be fall. See in the schedule that when the MP is less than AP, here the condition is MP is less than the AP. See, MP is 2, 1, 0, minus 1, minus 2, but here we can see the AP will be 3, 2.8, 2.5, 2.1, 1.7, 1.3. It is the less than the AP, means AP, all the APs are the more than the MP. So in that case AP will be fall. See, continuously AP is rising, falling. 2.8, 2.5, 2.1, 1.7, 1.3. अगर कंडीशन ये होती है कि MP क्या है, MP इज़ लेस देन AP, MP क्या है, लेस है AP से, इन दैट कंडीशन AP क्या होगा, वो फॉल करेगा. AP कैसे फॉल कर रहा है देखिए, 2.8 हो रहा है, 2.5, 2.1, 1.7 and 1.3. In table 5.10, this relation can be seen from the 4th unit to 9th unit, and in figure 5.6 this relation can be seen after point C. After point C we are seeing that the continuously AP is falling. Okay, it is falling. Okay, what we study in the in this, that the when AP is when MP is more than AP, MP means marginal product is more than the AP, then the AP will be rises. Okay, in second condition, when MP is equal to, when MP is greater than AP, AP rises first. When MP equal to AP, AP maximum and constant. Third is when MP is less than AP, AP falls. Okay, it is the relation between the MP and AP, that when the MP is greater than AP, AP will be rises. When MP equal to AP, then AP maximum and constant. When MP is less than AP, AP will be fall. Okay. Now the next is MP can be positive, 0 and negative, but AP is always positive. Both MP and AP are calculated from the TP. Okay, what it says, that the value of MP, जो MP की वैल्यू है वो पॉजिटिव भी हो सकती है. सी कैसे पॉजिटिव होगी? इफ़ इट इज़ द कर्व, इट इज़ ऑलवेज बी पॉजिटिव, सॉरी, इट मे बी positive, it may be 0, it can be negative also. Okay, so in the case of MP की तीनों कंडीशन हो सकती है. MP पॉजिटिव भी हो सकता है, MP 0 भी हो सकता है at this point, as well as MP can be negative, but AP will be always be positive. AP never ever be negative, as well as never be 0. AP always be positive. Okay, so next is both MP and AP are calculated from TP, as we already know that the value of the MP or TP is calculated from the TP. How? The value of MP equal to TP n minus TP n minus 1, and the when we have to calculate AP, it is equal to TP upon units or Q or x1. Okay, it is the unit of the variable factor. Okay, so both one AP and MP both are calculated from the TP. Okay, so in this case, in the relation between MP and AP, what we have studied that the if MP is more than AP, AP rises. When MP equal to AP, AP maximum and constant. When MP is less than AP, AP falls. Fourth one is MP can be 0, positive, negative, but AP will be always be positive, and both the value of MP and AP will be calculated from the TP, that is MP equal to TP n minus TP n minus 1, and AP equal to TP upon Q or x1 or the units. Okay, so we can calculate the value of the MP and AP through the TP. So it is the relation between the MP and AP. Now the next one is, what is the relation between the TP and AP? Okay, now we are going to study the relation, as we already studied the relation between the TP and MP. Second, we have studied the MP and AP. Now we are going to start a relation between the TP and AP. Okay, when in the question total product is given, okay, unit of variable factor, it will be always be change. So 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 is given. TP, the value of TP also given, 2 5 9 12 14 15 14 12, and we can also calculate the value of AP from the TP, that is 5 upon 2 equal to 2.5, 9 upon 3 equal to 3, 12 upon 4 equal to 3, 14 upon 5 equal to 2.8. As that we can calculate the value of the AP. How can we calculate the value of TP? That is AP equal to TP upon Q. Okay, so that we get the value of the AP. Okay, in that condition we can calculate the value of TP. So let us discuss the relation between the TP and MP. Okay, when TP increasing at increasing rate, AP rises. First of all, see the schedule. Okay, when TP is increasing in the here we are seeing that the TP is continuously increases 2, 5, 9, 12 and MP rises. MP भी क्या हो रहा है, rise हो रहा है 2, 2.5, 3. Okay, so in table 5.3 this relation can be seen till third unit. We can see that the all the TP and MP both are rises. When the TP is increasing at increasing rate, MP also increases 2, 2.5, 3. Okay, in figure 5.7 this relation can be seen till point A. Okay, till point A we can see that the TP is increases at increasing rate, MP is also increases, and we can see till point B. Okay, till point B we can see that AP is also increases. Now the next is when TP begins to rise at diminishing rate, AP is maximum and constant. Okay, in figure 5.11 this relation can be seen at fourth unit. Okay, when we see at the fourth unit, what we see that when the TP is when the TP begins to rise at the diminishing rate से क्या हो रहा है, TP क्या कर रहा है, राइज कर रहा है, तो AP क्या है, मैक्सिमम एंड कांस्टेंट. AP हमारा at the fourth unit क्या है, मैक्सिमम है, that is 3. So when the TP is begin to rise at the diminishing rate means जो TP है वो राइज तो कर रहा है बट जो उसका रेट है इंक्रीज होने का वो रेट क्या है, उसका डिमिनिशिंग है, मीन्स डिक्लाइन करता हुआ रेट है. In figure we can see that at the fourth unit in figure this relation can be seen at the point C. At the point C TP and at the point D in the case of AP, that when the TP is increases with the diminishing rate, AP is maximum and constant. Here at the point D we can see that the AP is maximum at point 3. Okay, so next one is when TP increases at diminishing rate, AP falls. Okay, when TP is increasing means TP increase कर रहा है, but in second condition what will happen that the TP begins to rise means TP क्या कर रहा है, rise कर रहा है but at the diminishing rate. But in the case of third TP increases at diminishing rate, TP increase ही diminishing rate से कर रहा है, तो in that condition AP क्या हो रहा है, AP will be fall. How? In table 5.11 this relation can be seen from the fourth to sixth unit. Fourth to sixth unit, what we see that the TP is increasing but the diminishing rate, that is 12, 14, 15. इंक्रीज तो कर रहा है बट जो उसका रेट है वो क्या है, डिमिनिशिंग है, वो डिक्रीज होता हुआ है. इन फिगर इट इज़ ऑल्सो इन सी दैट द 3, 2.8, 2.5. तो अब AP क्या होने लगा है, डिक्लाइन करने लगा है, दैट इज़ फ्रॉम 3 to 2.8 एंड द 2.5. इन फिगर 5.7 this relation can be seen from point C to E. From point C to E, that is it is increasing, TP is increases but at the diminishing rate, and the point D to F, that means AP start to D to F. That means DP starts to falling. अब DP क्या करने AP starts to falling. AP अब क्या होने लगा है, fall करने लगा है. Next is when TP is maximum and constant. TP is maximum and constant at the point of 7th unit 6 to 7. TP is maximum and constant. AP fall. AP is falling. See, when the TP is constant at the point 6th and 7th, AP क्या हो रहा है, is falling from 2.5 to 2.1. In figure, this relation can be seen at point G. When we go through the point G, what we see that the TP is maximum and constant. From E to G, we see that the TP is maximum and the constant, and at point H in the case of the AP is continuously falling. Okay. Next is when TP decreases, AP continues to fall. Okay. After the maximum and constant, TP starts to decline. See, TP starts to declining from the unit 8 to 9, that is from 14 to 12. It started to declining, and AP is continuously declining. It is declining from the point this, from point 2.8, it continuously declining. But in this case, in the case of TP is also declining. When the TP is also declining, TP is decreases, AP is also decreases. Okay, so it is the relation between the TP and AP. Once more we will study what is the relation between both of them. Don't be so much confused. Okay, so here we have seen that there is relation between TP and MP is given. It is the, we see that there is relation between when the unit of the variable factor is given. Okay, we have the unit of the variable factor, and the TP is given. When we have to calculate the value of AP, how can we calculate? We can calculate by the TP equal to AP upon Q और x1. ओके, अगर हमारे पास TP की वैल्यू गिवन है, ओके, तो TP की वैल्यू गिवन होने से हम मार्जिनल प्रोडक्ट की भी वैल्यू कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं और एवरेज प्रोडक्ट की भी कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं. ओके, सो इन दिस हाउ वी विल कैलकुलेट, कैसे कैलकुलेट करेंगे एक बार और देख लीजिए, आप लोग कंफ्यूज मत होइएगा. कैसे कैलकुलेट करेंगे कि अगर हमारे पास TP दिया हुआ है तो AP हम कैलकुलेट कर लेंगे, बिकॉज AP इक्वल टू TP अपॉन दी Q. सो एट द फर्स्ट यूनिट 2 upon 1, 2 is 1, it is equal to 2. In the second unit, 5 upon 2, that is 2.5. We get the value 2.5 at the let's see in this 8th unit. So 14 upon 8, we get the value of 1.7. So through this we are able to calculate the value of AP. Now we are going to start a relation between the TP and AP once more. एक बार हम और देखते हैं कि क्या है relation TP and MP में. When TP increases at the increasing rate, we have a schedule as well as we have a diagram. So let's see with the, along with the table as well as the figure, that the, if we have, when TP is increasing at increasing rate, see here at the point 3 we are seeing that the TP is continuously increasing, means it increases from 2 to 5, then 5 to 9. AP will also increases. AP भी हम क्या देख रहे हैं, AP भी increase कर रहा है. That means it increases from 2 to 2.5 and then 3. तो जब first case पे when TP is increasing, AP is also rises. We can see it through the diagram also. From point, this point to A, we are seeing that the TP is increasing. At the point B, AP is also increasing. Okay, so in the second condition, when TP begins to rise at the diminishing rate, AP is maximum and constant. Okay, when TP begins to rise, TP rise करना स्टार्ट कर रहा है एट द डिमिनिशिंग रेट, मीन्स इंक्रीज तो कर रहा है बट जो उसका रेट है वो क्या है, डिमिनिशिंग है, मीन्स घटता हुआ है. तो एट दैट कंडीशन AP इज मैक्सिमम एंड कांस्टेंट. लेट्स सी इन द schedule. In the case fourth unit, what we see, it is the increasing but the rate is diminishing, and the AP is the maximum at 3.0. Okay, we can also see it into the diagram that this relation can be seen at the point C. At from A to C, TP is begins to rise at the diminishing rate, and the AP becomes the constant at point D. It becomes the constant. Okay, now the third one is when TP increases at the diminishing rate. When the TP increase जब कर रही है with the diminishing rate, AP falls. See in the schedule first. When TP is increasing, TP increase कर रही है 12, 14, 15. ओके, TP इंक्रीज तो कर रही है बट उसका रेट क्या है, डिमिनिशिंग रेट है. तो MP स्टार्ट्स टू फॉल. MP अब क्या करने लगा, फॉल करने लगा. कैसे, 3, 2.8, 2.5, इट स्टार्ट्स टू डिक्लाइनिंग. ओके, इट कैन बी सी इन टू द डायग्राम ऑल्सो that the from point C to E, TP is increased but the diminishing rate, and we can also see the diagram point of from D to F at point AP. D to F, we can see that when the TP हमारा क्या हो रहा है, TP जब इंक्रीज तो कर रहा है बट उसका रेट क्या है, डिमिनिशिंग रेट है. तो इन दैट कंडीशन AP क्या कर रहा है, फॉल कर रहा है. AP फ्रॉम दैट पॉइंट आफ्टर द मैक्सिमम पॉइंट, इट विल ऑलवेज बी फॉल. कि एक बार मैक्सिमम होने के बाद TP हमेशा ही फॉल करेगा, वॉट एवर द कंडीशन ऑफ AP एंड वॉट एवर द कंडीशन ऑफ MP. ओके, now next one is when TP is maximum and constant. TP is maximum and constant at point 7. Okay, at point 7, at unit 7, when TP is maximum and constant, AP fall करता चला जा रहा है. देख रहे हैं 2.1 हो गया अब. So अब क्या है, in that condition when AP is maximum and constant, we see in the diagram at point G. Okay, at point G we see that the TP becomes constant but continuously AP is falling. Okay, at point H it is declining from H. Okay, and next is when TP decreases after the maximum and constant of the TP also starts to declining. Okay, from 15 it also to declining from 14, 12. So in that condition AP will also be declining from point 1.7 to 1.3. Okay, so we can also see it from the diagram that it started to declining, and AP is also started to declining. Okay, from the point of the maximum and constant in the AP, after that AP is continuously falling. Okay, TP equal to AP into unit of the variable factor. Okay, whenever we have to calculate the value of TP, okay, we can also calculate. Okay, if there is AP equal to TP upon unit, so can we also calculate the TP equal to AP into unit. Okay, both are same. If AP is not given, we can calculate the value of TP by the we can calculate the value of AP by the TP upon unit. When the TP is not given, we can multiply the average product into the unit, so that we are able to calculate the value of the TP and the MP also. Okay, So in today's class, what we studied the two relation between the marginal product and the average product, as well as we also studied the relation between the total product and the marginal product, total product and the average product. Whenever the value of the both the values of the MP and AP can be calculated from the TP, that is MP equal to TPn minus TPn minus 1 and the AP equal to TP upon the unit or the X or the Q, as well as when we have to calculate the value of the TP or AP, when we have to calculate the TP, it is equal to the AP into units of variable factor. Okay, and when we have to calculate the AP, it is when the TP is divided by the unit of variable factor, then we are able to calculate the value of the AP also. Okay, it's all about the today's class. We will continue further in the next class.